And if your outfitter is leaving all this meat behind, then he's gypping you out. I got my archery buck here, and we're doing the Gutless Method with the TLO Ribroll. I just want to show you this TLO Ribroll. Now I've taken the hide off, I took the front shoulder off, the hind quarter off, the back strap, and the tenderloin you can get right out of there behind these short ribs right here. You just cut that gut cavity sinew, push it back, tenderloin comes out right there. Right here I've got my arrow hole right in the heart, and I've cleaned that up. I've trimmed that bloody stuff off there and tossed it in the bush over there. So then I come back here and really carefully with a really sharp knife, you trim this meat off around here from the gut, and you leave, see there's where I cut right there, and you leave a little thin layer between your meat and the gut, so the gut will stay in there. And then right off the ribs like this. And that's going to go all the way up. It takes the brisket with it. And the neck meat, if it's a smaller animal on a big elk or something, you'll want to separate that neck meat because it just gets too heavy. It's too much meat to handle. And if you leave that, you're wasting a lot of good sausage, burger, and that will actually make a really fine roast. It is the only meat on the whole animal that has any fat in it. And you slow cook that just like any other ribs anywhere. Then I like to throw it on the smoker for about 5-10 minutes and then roll it up and just cook it until all that silver skin turns to jelly, and it's delicious. On a deer, I don't like the deer roast or the burger so much, so I have it all made into sausage. If your processor doesn't have a grinder that can grind that nicely into sausage with the rest of your meat, then he needs to get another grinder. And if your outfitter is leaving all this meat behind, then he's gypping you out of a ton of meat. On an elk, this rib roll alone can be 25 pounds on a bull elk per side. That's 50 pounds of meat you're leaving behind. That's a whole deer worth. If you want to know how I made those cuts on the ribs, just Google TLO Ribroll or hashtag TLO Ribroll and you'll find some more videos.